Hi everybody. I'm actually doing this on time this week as opposed to last week, so that's number one in my book. Um, yeah, it was another good week. Um, for lack of a better term, sort of steady as she goes. I lost another 2 pounds this week, so that brings me down a grand total of 16 and a half pounds. And we are in, well, that was by the end of week 7. So we're going into week 8 on Optifast of my 12 weeks of pure Optifast. I don't know if I mentioned before or not, but in our program, after you get to the 12-week mark, it's not like they just cut you off cold turkey. They taper you off um, uh, like over the course of about 5 weeks. So it's not like week 12, stop the shakes, you're done, you're off to the races. It's week um, after week 12, they bring you down to, I think it's it's 3 shakes per day, and then you supplement the rest with food. I'm not exactly sure yet how we do that, whether it's with like a full meal or snacks or just how exactly we're supposed to go about it, but I'm sure I'll find out. After that week, I think the following 2 weeks we go down to 2 shakes per day, and the rest is food. And then the following 2 weeks after that, it's 1 shake per day, and the rest is food. And then we're on to all food after that. I guess there are variances. Some people may actually be on the shakes longer if they have more weight to lose, depending on what the doctor has to say. But um, the main plan is the way I've described it. So, as I said, 16 and a half pounds, which is a really good number for me. It does not bring me to Wonderland. It brings me to the 200 mark, which is so close. But I know next week that even if I lose half a pound, I've got to be under that 200 mark. So that makes me very happy. The other great thing about this week is that I lost another inch from around my waist. So that brings me to a grand total of 3 inches lost from around my waist in 7 weeks. I think that's pretty good. I've never actually tracked my weight loss in that way with the inches around the waist. It's very motivating. And the third thing, I think I've mentioned before, I am diabetic, and my blood sugars were really bad before I started because I just didn't pay much attention. So, well, I paid attention, but I didn't really do what I was supposed to. My blood sugars are now in what they would consider to be a good to normal range. Um, it sort of just in the last week or so just started to go from up here to down here, and all of a sudden I was in the normal range, and I was so excited. It was like my body is finally starting to um, react to all the work that I'm doing, the Optifast, the extra exercise, the weight that I've dropped, and it's just really exciting. I was actually thinking about it today, pondering my favorite part of this program, and my favorite part is my health. Um, Almost, you know, gave me a sense of relief to know that my blood sugar is under control. Well, it did. It gave me a great sense of relief to know that what I'm doing is good for my body. And as long as I can maintain that after the Optifast, um, I'm going to be a pretty happy person. Um, Trying to think of anything else that I need to mention other than the fact that 16 and a half pounds, I think I keep repeating that because it's a pretty good number for me. 3 inches from around the waist. We're in week 7, so by the end of this, or sorry, we're in week 8. We just finished week 7. So by the end of this week, that will mark our 2/3 of the way, or 2 months into the program, which is like crazy to me that I haven't eaten solid food for almost 2 months now. Almost 2 months. Trust me, I had some cravings. I went for, um, I think I mentioned on Saturday when I uploaded the last video that we went for dessert with my father, and it was a little challenging watching everybody eat their dessert, and it was kind of like this is great. What wonderful gelato, and this place is fantastic. And my boyfriend saying to me, well, once you're back on food, we should come back to this place. And I thought, okay, you're putting the cart before the horse. I don't think gelato is going to be the first thing I'm eating. But it was it was a little rough. I did want to try some just because it was there and everybody was enjoying it so much. But to be honest with you, having sweet shakes every day um, really helped me to curb my need for anything else sweet. Um, anyway, I did very well this week. I'm going to cut this short. The shakes are working, and we'll keep you up to date next week. Hopefully, I will be in Wonderland.